So now we will head to the south room, which is a room we've already been in. But we haven't taken this teleporter yet. Grab this chest. Another journal there as well. Alright, so let me quickly go to the bottom floor, because I don't think I've shown that yet. So as you can see, there's a weapon, and we need a block to go on this pressure plate to open that up. Additionally, we have all 4 of these switches in each corner, each corresponding to an element: earth, water, air, and fire. And then water over here is blocked off. So the first thing that we're going to do is get that weapon unlocked. And the way that we can do that is through this rotating teleporter. So there's a troll in here that we're going to have to fight, as well as 2 chests. The poison should kill him. I'm going to use a potion here to be safe. So we've also got some extra lore in this room with this journal. Before I take that teleporter, I'm going to move this block so I don't have to fight that troll a second time. Can potentially avoid him. We're in the northwest corner, by the way. So again, more lore here. And I don't remember if there's a chest in here. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so this block, we're going to use this to unlock that pressure plate with the weapon. For this part, the block slides on the ice. Also, if you mess up here, you can, just to show you quickly, you can take the rotating teleporter all the way back, and the block's position will be reset. But for this, I want to push it north, and I didn't mean to do that. And now we have the annoying job of pushing this thing through multiple rooms. And if I remember correctly, this doesn't align with that doorway, so we need to push it against the sign. And then it doesn't align here either, so we can push it against the bookcase. And we've acquired the Blaze Blade. Go ahead and equip it. Kind of fits the whole thermal thing we got going on here. So it has fire damage, and then the special skill is Blade Blaze. Alright, so at this point we have pretty much covered everything in here. Now we need to do the final puzzle, which is to activate this teleporter. And there's a specific order in which we need to press these switches. So, I don't know if there's... I'm sure there are clues in this dungeon. My first time through here, they may have just gone completely over my head, but I ended up doing this by trial and error. So the order for this is fire, and then air, and fire again, fire twice, and the way that we get to the water switch, ideally we want to drop down right here, because this allows us to read Curtis's journal and hit the switch. The writing stands out in this journal. Isn't this Dad's? Read it now. I always feel sick coming here. Of course there was good cause to slay dragons, but what happened to this thing and its kin? It hurts to know that we are capable of this. The investigation concluded with some staffers unaccounted for, but with no living person recovered, and with Dr. Sylvester presumed dead, it naturally all fell on Argrim's noble minister. It was after sealing the abomination that Janessa suggested I start writing a diary as a way to unpack. Writing helps, but I never really look back at the entries, and I always seem to lose them anyway. There's something off about this visit. Locals were saying the blizzard swirling the mountain has persisted for a week. No breaches, but I just have this feeling of being watched while here, more than usual. They never found everyone. I'm going to report back to the forest before moving on to the basin. So just a reminder, the switches that we hit so far, we started with fire, and then air, and then fire twice, and now we're hitting water. And that's the only time we'll have to hit water in this sequence. So we can head out. And there will be 2 trolls in this room. Go ahead and test out the new weapon. And this takes us to the West Hall. So we can make our way back to the center. And the next switch we want to hit is Earth. And then we want to hit air twice. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the shrine, heal up, and then we can face this boss. Probably also want to check my potions. Yeah, I'm good. Before passing through, you'll be passing judgment. Which of us do you believe to be responsible for this? Wouldn't help to know. Ah, a most amusing response. I have to say that that is a really cool looking sprite. I'm going to start off with an Earth Snare, hoping to get paralysis on this guy. If we do paralyze him, then I'll switch over to using Mortar Flame. And as you can see, if you're at my level, 5 levels below this guy, this battle's just going to be slowly wearing him down. We'll switch over to Mortar Flame now, start doing a little bit more damage. And we got a lucky miss there. This should be it. It needn't be like this again. We can still mend it. Alright. I'm gonna recover, save. And we're gonna quickly head back in to grab a collectible. We got the trading card for the Ice Geist. And that is the second dungeon, Laboratory 9. Chris, oh please no. It had been long enough that you'd been away from home that I came looking. Rumors had begun to swirl around the home of the sun. Slaying a dragon, then the blacksmith on the summit said a crimson-haired boy left his shop with a determined look, heading down mountain. So this is what you've been doing. I know why you're up here, and I know what I'd asked of you, but right now you must understand that you're in a lot of trouble over this. It's time to come home with me now. Now, Chris Zander. And as if all that weren't enough, you were breaking Arkendi law. In another era, they'd have locked you up in the very basin you broke into for such reckless violation of the people's safety. The sealed dungeons are prohibited for all, save for your father and a small handful of others whom I understand you've met. What if the worst had happened to you? What will we do without you? Stay here for a while and think about it. We'll talk more when your father is home. The adults will take it from here. Alright, so on that note, I'll end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the rest.